Okay, A is acquisition, water and food. We say 3 days without water, but 3 weeks without food. Now there's a guy in the last war called Silito who got split up from his patrol in the Libya desert, and he walked by day. Instead of walking at night, resting by day, he done everything wrong, and he tried, walk by day. He got so dehydrated, no water for 8 days, but he's now on supportive medicine. Every bodily function is dependent on body moistures or fluids. My nervous system, my power of thinking, digesting food, temperature control, getting rid of waste, it's all down to body fluids. And I must keep it topped up. Now the least amount of water you can survive with in a 24-hour period is half a pint. You might see Jack Hawkins in a film, they're in a lifeboat, and he undoes the water bottle, and he gives everyone a little top. And there's always Richard Attenborough, he's the coward, always crying. They drink it. If you try to drink your water like that, you'll be dead before, this is if you have the willpower, before you finish that bottle. It's like throwing a small amount of water on a piece of tin that's red hot. It just evaporates immediately. Get the idea? And so, half a pint of water. Now, if by carrying a 2-pint water bottle, we say we got 4 days water in that bottle. And from the last half pint, I can expect 3 days survival time. So in theory, I could go 7 days, as long as I follow the rules, i.e. no exertion, no smoking, eating, you won't feel like eating anyway. Keeping cool, don't strip off, don't lay on the hot earth. Try and get any advantage, any breeze, any foul water to keep you cool. The breathing, being strong mentally, you can expect 7 days of survival time. Does that make sense to you? Okay, never drink salt water, never drink urine. Okay, use it to dampen down your clothing. A lot of vehicles now, although they're in the desert and they've got aluminium heads, there's an additive in the water that you don't want to drink. So any water like that, use to keep you cool. Don't drink it. And the only water we don't sterilise is rain catchment. Okay, now when you're out, you sterilise your water with chlorine tablets or iodine. Chlorine. The British Army, this magnificent specimen you see in front of you is a result of 28 years on chlorine. The Americans use iodine, but the Brits were cheapskates. Chlorine is cheaper. Swimming bath water, that's chlorine. They say 1 tablet, 1 litre of water, that's magic. But if that water is heavily sedimented, you must filter it first, because chlorine attacks the major particles in the water, and the microscopic bacteria you're trying to kill goes unchecked. And so what we do, we make a filter, take a sock, or better still, take your mate's sock, okay, moss on the top, charcoal sand, pour the water through. What you collect, it might look clear, but that's got the microscopic bacteria in. 1 tablet in that litre, it does exactly what it says on the tin, okay? So a lot of people are not aware of that, especially in Kathmandu where the water comes off the glacier. It's so heavily, got so much crud in it that the chlorine is not effective against the bacteria. Now iodine, the Americans use it because it's better against Giardia, another thing in the water. But pregnant women cannot take it, or anyone with a goiter problem. Are you familiar with goiter? In third world countries, people got neck like this because the glands here, there's a lack of iodine in the diet, so this gland increases. So there is health effects. And like I say, British Army, cheapskates, I can only tell you about chlorine. Okay. Boiling's best, chemicals next. In your survival kits, do you carry potassium permanganate? A purple crystal. Okay, it's a real versatile crystal, and I recommend it to anyone. Basically, if you mix a bit of sugar with it, bit of friction, you get a fire going. If you mix it till it's crimson red, it's excellent as an antiseptic. If you mix it till it's deep purple, this is all done by solution, it's great for anti-fungicidal. You get athlete's foot, ringworm, tinea, these are all forms of fungi. It's really effective against that. But if you just, in a litre of water, put the tiniest crystal in that water, let it absorb fully until it's like Matus Rose de Wine, just pink. It sterilises the water. And a small tub, no bigger than my thumb, in your survival kit, will sterilise 300 gallons of water. Okay, so it's a real beneficial thing to carry. Plus in the snow, if you sprinkle it, SOS, to make a signal, you can see it miles away. Okay, so water, very, very important.